This man beats me, eh? Every time he will beat me. He beats me from my head to toe.
With cane.
He beats me with my pregnancy. I think I was 6 months pregnant then. He beat me so much. All my stomach, all my leg. You need to see my body. If I show you my back now, the whole of my back, cane. The whole of my back, cane this thing. Mark. But you know I have no one.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Neye baby. So guys, today I have a woman here. She wants to share with us her life experience. She's passing through something, guys. Things they happen for this life. So I'm going to give her a chance. Let her tell us the reason why she's here now. Okay, no mention your name. Just straight to the point. Tell everybody the reason why you are here. Please, ma, don't lie. Just go straight and say everything the way it is. Okay.
My name is...
Don't mention your name.
Okay. I am here today to share my story. I'm the only child of my mom. But it happened that my mom is late and it's my father that brought me up. So being the only child, I've always stayed with my father, and he tried for me. He sent me to school, and during my NYSC, I met with my husband. When I met with him, after the NYSC, though he didn't stay to serve, he did his service in his base. He used to come and just sign and collect his the state is collecting his money. So after our NYSC, we got married. But because I'm the only child of my father and my mother is late, so my father wanted me to have children fast. So when I got married to my husband, we relocated from where we were before to his base because he stays in Warri. So, being the only child, I have no one but only my father. So, but because I'm the only child, my father too had to relocate to Warri, but he didn't stay with us. He got his own apartment. I tried to get him his own apartment. So I go from time to time to see him, being that he's the only one that is staying alone. But my husband is a very influential man. He has family members, and his elder brother is even a major in the military. So he's influenced in that place. Along the line in the marriage, though I will not lie to you, I will not lie. During our courtship, I used to see some red flag during the things he used to do, shout at me. There was a time during our courtship that he slapped me. But because I was a bit naive, so I didn't see it as anything. I thought maybe marriage is something that after marriage he would change. He doesn't really give me money. You know, being a young girl, I used to see money. When I was serving, they were paying us. I was collecting from the state. I was collecting for my PPA as well. So I wasn't really interested in collecting his money because I don't ask him for money. So I was just young and naive. So the red flags were coming. Why I'm now saying it as red flags? Because then I didn't know they were red flags. It is because I already married him. I already know more now about marriage. That is why I know that they are red flags. But then I didn't know that they were red flags because it was only me and my daddy. And you know, men, they don't really have much time to educate their children. So
about marriage,
he didn't really counsel me on marriage. All he wanted then was, thank God my daughter will be married and I will see my grandchildren. So along the line, you know, I was gullible. After the marriage, started beating me, started showing all sort of intolerance, as in There is nothing I did. Small thing, he will just get angry. It will just trigger him. But out of all my being naive, as out of the fact that I saw red flags during our courtship, I never for once saw him smoking. I didn't see that. As in, I've never seen him with cigarettes. I've never seen him with any kind of smoke. Though I know that he used to drink little, little, as in, I thought maybe it's normal, for guys to just take alcohol and small stuffs like that. I was really okay with it. I was like, when we marry, everything will change. But one day inside the marriage, because he has changed. Anytime I go to his mother to tell his mother that, see, oh, your son, this is what your son did, oh, he doesn't give me money, oh. Sometimes anytime we quarrel like this, he will not drop money for food. He will say, shebi there's food is inside there's food inside the wardrobe, in the cupboard. Will I just put rice on the fire and boil it and pour groundnut oil and eat like that? Because at that time, I've not gotten a job. Though I was searching for a job. But I've not gotten. So, to cut the long story short, one day I was in the toilet. So the flusher, when you are trying to flush the toilet, when you are trying to flush this thing that you just press and it will just flush. So it broke in my hand. So, and I still wanted to flush the toilet. So I now lifted the cover of that toilet. So as I lifted the cover, so that I can pour water. When you pour water, it will just flush. So immediately I opened the flush and the toilet, something like this. I now saw one white thing that they wrapped. There is one thing inside the toilet that is like blue like this. The thing used to stay like plastic up like this. Maybe that's the thing, like ball like this. It was on top of it. They wrap it inside white salt. But I've not seen weed before, but immediately I know that thing is weed that they usually call igbo. So when I saw it, I was shocked. Could have put this thing inside here. My husband does not smoke. I've never seen him smoke. So I now took it. I used my left hand and I now picked it. I went into our sitting room. He was there watching ball. So I was not like, see what I found inside the closet. Oh. Immediately I showed him. He stood up. He was like, where did you find this kind of thing? He became so aggressive. Where did you find it? I said, I saw it. He said, it must have been people that were living here before. That maybe they are the people. He denied and he rejected. Immediately he denied it. He was like, no. Have I seen him smoke before? Have I ever seen him with cigarettes? He said, no, that is why I came to show you. It was not like, no, that I should throw it. I should go and throw it away. Now collected it from me. That I will go and throw it away. There may be people that were living in that house before, that the one that puts that thing there. But something in me kept telling me that, like, this man is lying. But I didn't take it too serious. I just went back to the toilet. I covered the water closet. So something was not like, let me pay close attention to this man, to know him. Though we courted, but I didn't see all these things. But I was not like, is it possible for a man to be smoking and I don't know? So then I now said, okay, I will be monitoring this man from now on. Though he used to come out, sometimes he would just say, babe, because he used to call me babe then. Though even with all his wahala, with all his wickedness then that he was showing me, he would just say, babe, I'm coming. He will never tell me that, I'm going to so place. So to the extent that if any member of his family come to the house, if he's not around, I don't have a place to tell them that, see where my husband went to. So yeah, it went on and on until one day You know, in our area in Warri, they used to have these small outlets, or they used to use bamboo stick to build. That some men will sit down there, they will drink ogogoro and all those things. One day I was just passing. I'm sure he didn't know that I was going to pass. I now saw him there. Lo and behold, he was smoking. I didn't go to him because he's an aggressive person. I didn't go to him. So I went back home. I didn't challenge him. So I just waited for when his mood was going to be okay. I now told him that I saw you doing this, doing this. He didn't believe. He said I was not the one. Until the day I now caught him red-handed. So that was when he now believed. I now showed him to let him know that I caught him. But on and on, instead of him to change, his aggression became worse until I got pregnant for my first daughter. When I had my first daughter, this man beat me. Every time he will beat me. He will tell me that if I kill you, nobody will ask of you. You know you are the only child. Nobody will ask of you. You don't have family. After all, you don't have anybody. He went on and on till one day he now bought cane. He bought this cane they use to beat secondary school children. So he now bought it, threatened me with it one day. Lo and behold, that day he beat me from my head to toe
with cane.
He beat me with my pregnancy. I think I was 6 months pregnant then. He beat me so much, all my stomach, all my leg. You know, he's an influential man.
Hey,
He has, because he's a military family. He has an elder brother that is a military guy. So I didn't do anything. Yes, I didn't
tell
do
anybody.
I only told my father. When I called my father came to the house. He asked him some question. He didn't do anything. It was not like, your son offend me, that's why I beat am. Your daughter, sorry, offended me, that is why I beat am. After all, you know, train am well. It's so, as in, he got to a stage started disrespecting my father. And whenever I talk about these things outside, they were like, you know, your marriage is not up to 5 years, that is why he's having turbulence. And you know, a newly wedded marriage in 2 years, 3 years, don't worry, when your marriage is 5 years, it will settle, it will be okay, it will change, it will be mature that time. I said okay. I started enduring the marriage. When I got pregnant for the second, though it was still continuing, you know, using that cane. Need to see my body. If I show you my back now, the whole of my back cane, the whole of my back cane this thing mark. But you know, I have no one. I only have my father, and I don't want to. I already have a daughter, so I cannot carry her and go and start a single mother life. You know, being I'm the only child, no brother, no sister, so who will help me? So I kept on praying. And then I was going to a Pentecostal church. So people were like, his family is maybe it's a foundational battle, you know, you're a fine girl, maybe it's a spirit husband that is disturbing you. So I had to change from Pentecostal. I enter white garment. So I said, okay, maybe I'll go, and when I get there, they will tell me. So anytime I go to white garment church, they will say, I'm a water child. That is why. But I know I'm not a water child. They will say it's spirit husband. Is it spirit husband that is now making my husband to use cane and beat me, beat all my body? Even when I go to his mother will say, what do you want me to do? Shebi, you saw him before you marry him. So when I now got pregnant for my second born, let me cut, because a lot really happened. But if I say let me continue, I will not live here today. So when they now took me, I fell into labor. So it now took me to, because whenever I'm in labor like that, when I'm going to hospital, people don't know, I'll just go like nothing happened to me. So thank God that time he was around. So he took me to the hospital. When we got to the hospital, doctor have checked me. they said is 7 centimeter, that I should go and be strolling, I should go and be walking around the hospital, that so that I would dilate. So I was hungry. I asked the doctor that can I eat. He said yes, but let me eat something light. And I said, can I eat fruit? He said I can eat fruit. So I now told my husband, okay, let's go outside the hospital gate. There's one woman selling fruit there. So when I now got there, I saw banana. And when I saw the banana, I asked the woman how much. She said 300. I said okay. When he now gave me, okay, I now told my husband, he gave me 1,000. I could remember that they gave me 1,000. So I bought the banana for 300. So when I gave him the remaining change, 7, he said, no, that I should keep it, that he borrowed me the money. So I was now laughing. I was like, you borrowed me money to buy banana, okay? When I'm in labor of your child. He was not like, he borrowed me, that I should keep it. So I now kept the money. When I now gave birth, I gave birth in the midnight around 3 a.m. He has already gone home to rest. So in the morning, when I finished giving birth to the baby, I could remember I gave the doctor the remaining 700 to get me malt. So when my husband came back, after everything, they discharged me. We went home. Lo and behold, the third day, he now asked me that what of the 1,000 that he borrowed me when I wanted to born my baby. So I was now like, are you serious? See, you gave me the money now. He said, no, he borrowed me. That should be, he already told me that he borrowed me the money.
So you will pay him back?
That I should pay him back. I was not like, So when he was not like, I will change them for you. And whenever I say I will change them for you, I already know that he's already getting angry. So I gave him the 1,000 naira back. He collected it. I was shocked. I was like, but this guy is not like he's poor. Apart from the fact that he used to misbehave, it's not like he's poor. So when I born the first one, girl, the second one, boy. So the character went on and on. There was a day that we had a quarrel that he dragged me. Sometimes anytime we have quarreling like that, you want to drag me out. If I'm naked inside the house, you want to drag me outside naked for like people to see me. Yes, you want to drag me outside naked. Everybody in the compound, the neighbor, because we have neighbors, every day I will cry. They are not like, did they tie your intestine to this man? Because you are the only child, will you not leave? If you leave, you have your life. So they will be comparing me to other women that are died, that if you lose your life now, your children will suffer. You already have 2 children now, you will not live now. I will not be saying, if I live now, how will I take care of my 2 children? Yet this man is still always aggressive. Every time I'll pray. So when I now got pregnant for my third child.
So you open leg get pregnant again?
It's not like that. What actually happened is, being the only child, I cannot take care of these children alone. I can't leave the marriage just like that. And I'm the type of person that I don't know how it is. I easily get pregnant. Even when I say I don't want to have children again, I don't know how the thing used to come. I've done family planning once. The thing didn't go well with me. I used to bleed a lot.
I wanted to ask you, why not go to the hospital and do family planning?
Yes, I have done family planning before. So the thing didn't go well with me. I will always bleed. So I removed it. So immediately I removed it. I didn't know that the pregnancy will come like that. So when I had the third child, and anytime I'm pregnant, it will beat me with cane.
Why cane?
On my stomach. And it will be pulling my hair. There was a time he beat me, pull my hair. Strand of my hair remove. When my daddy came, he even almost beat my dad. So my dad does not come to our house again because he's too aggressive. So when my pregnancy now became 6 months, and me, I used to have bike. All these bike men. I have 2 bike that is running worry for me. As they used to pay me money weekly. And I still have a salon. So it's not like I'm a full housewife like that. But it's not like taking care of the children. But I don't want to be a single mother. That's why I still kept on that. Maybe one day, kept praying, praying, praying. Maybe one day God will touch his mind, but it didn't change. So when I got pregnant for that baby, we had this normal quarrel. And I forgot to say that when I had that my second born that he beat me, I went to the human rights, because they say I should go and report in the human rights. I went to the human rights. I reported the case. I've even reported him like 2 or 3 times.
They did not do anything.
They did not do any. They just say I should write statements. They invited him. He wrote his own statement.
Maybe he's using
But
money
because
to
he's
close
not
that
using
case.
money.
So why is it that they're not taking it
It's
off?
because his brother is a major.
Okay.
He has a military border. As in, his family generally, they are influential. So anywhere
Their case
so I was frustrated. So I couldn't take him to any human rights again. So this time around, I already made up my mind. So this particular time we started fighting. He beat me to the extent that I bled, and I was pregnant. My
third child.
6 months baby. I was pregnant for my 6 month baby. I bled to the extent that they admitted me in the hospital. So when they discharged me, because I left my 2 babies, my firstborn 5 years, my secondborn, my firstborn is a girl, my secondborn is a boy, and the firstborn is 5 years, secondborn is going to 2 years. So when they discharged me, I was coming home. He didn't allow me to enter. He said I should just go, that he doesn't want me again, he doesn't want the marriage again, that I should go. I wanted to enter, that okay, let me pick my children. He said no, that I cannot enter inside his house again, that I should leave my children, that when I was coming to his house, did I bring children?
That you came alone.
So I said okay. I now went to my father's house in Warri. When I got to my father's house, I explained everything to my father. But because he knows that maybe if I leave, it's my father's place that I will stay. So I didn't stay in my father's place. I just went to stay in my friend's place. So after like 5 days, I was in my friend's place. My father now called me that my father brought my husband brought my children. That he came to drop my children with him. That he is going somewhere. That he does not have a place to put them. That he wants to drop those babies with him. No, 5 years and 2 years. I want to drop with him, that he will come back and pick the children. So my father now called me that I should come and see my children, know that my husband have come to drop my children. So I went there. When I saw my second born, the 2 years baby, is a boy. You need to see, he was smelling already. Maybe they did not bath him for that 5 days, I don't know. A baby was smelling, his hair was just dirty. Even the cloth he was wearing was so dirty. Drop him, the pampers, everything was soaked. I cried that day because there was nobody to tell my story. My father now said I should just clean up for them. I cleaned up, took care of them. So I stayed there for like 2 days. Being in the Delta, Warri that we are, all these elderly men, they used to have meeting. So my father used to go to meeting. Since we have already stayed a bit long in Warri, we have stayed for 5 years already. So he now joined a meeting. So he said he was going for evening meeting on Sunday like that. I said no problem. So he went. Immediately he left. I called my bike men, the 2 guys that were running my bike. I told them that I need the key of my bike. I want to use the 2 bike for something. I told them to go. I told them a place that they should park those bikes for me, that they should not even bother to deliver the weekly money, that they should drop it for me there. They said okay. They went to drop it for me there, the 2 bike for me there. I picked some of my things that I brought with. So I just quickly packed my 2 children. I went to my friend's place. My things that were there, I packed the things. My father has a place he used to keep his key. So I kept the key for him there. I quickly packed my 2 children and went to the place where they kept the bike. I went to go and lodge. So the following day, I just chartered a motor that they should take me to Lagos. Though I've never been to Lagos before. And you
don't have anybody?
I don't have anybody. Like I said, I'm the only child. It's not like I don't have cousins, but they are not in Lagos. It's not Lagos. I don't know anybody. I don't have a friend. I don't have anybody in Lagos. I just said they should just take me to the place where nobody will know where I am. So that was how I chartered the bus. They gave me price, I price, so I just put the two bike inside the the bus. And that was how they took me to Lagos. They took me to Ikorodu in Lagos. So when they took me there, I got a very cheap guest house, like hotel that I can afford with my 6 month pregnancy and my two babies. I rented an apartment with I sold the bike. I sold the two bike. I got an apartment, started living there. A lot of things happened to me, I will not lie. Because it got to a stage I got exhausted. As in there was no pain with me again, there was no money with me again. But being I'm not a lazy person. I gave birth to my baby. So I'm talking to you now. My baby is 8 months. Only for my father to come, though my father used to call me, but I didn't allow him know where I am in Lagos. Only for my father to call me to tell me that my husband will come to his house and challenge him, that there was a time they cut the gate to enter the compound. When he attacked my father, that he wants to see his daughter, that he must produce the daughter, that he must produce the anywhere that that the daughter is. He should tell him that his children want to collect his children, that he heard that I've already given birth, though he doesn't know the sex of the baby. So he wants to know, because he's a worry man. He wants to know, because I have only one son, so he wants to know the sex of the baby that I gave birth to. Started threatening my father that he will kill my father. There was a day they carried my father. They carried my father to a place I don't know. They carried my father. They kept him somewhere, though they did not beat him according to what my father told me. They tortured him with food. They didn't give him food. That he must tell them where the daughter is. That if he not produce the daughter, that he will kill him. Said a lot of things. And this man is somebody that is influential. I don't know where to report him. I don't know what to do. So I called his sisters and his brothers, because I have their number, that if anything happens to my father, that I will sue them. They said yes, that they want to be sued. That why will I pack their children and just go to a place of unknown? That they want to see their children. And something is telling me that it's not because they want to see those children. It's because they want to attack me. Because even when the children was with him, he came to drop them with my father because he could not take care of them. So I don't know if I should take those children back to Warri to give to him, because the way he's treating my father, I don't want my father to die because of the trauma and the trouble that they are giving. So I don't know, though deep within me I don't have anybody to fight for me. I don't have money for case, but the way they are treating my father, I don't like it. So I don't know if I should take my children to Warri to return back to him, or I should tell my father to come to Lagos to stay. I don't even know what to do. Reason why I came here. So audience, please, I want you to listen to my story. I need an answer, because he's the only one I have for now. I know he's old, that one day he will die, but I don't want him to die soon. The fact that he's an old man, at least if he wants to, let his death come natural from God, because the way they are torturing him, I don't want it. Or if there is anybody that can help me with the law, so that I will be able to defend myself and have my children with me without taking my children back to him, because he and his family, they are very strong people. They have strong military backup, so nobody can arrest him or trouble him for all the things that he's doing to my father. So that is why I am here to say my story, so that if there's anybody that can help me, or give me, if there is an advice, if I should take the children back, or I should just stay back in Lagos and look for a way to fight.
So how have you been coping in Lagos since then? I want to know, like, how have you been coping since then that you came to Lagos? Don't know anywhere, you tried. So how have you been coping?
That's a big one. No, I cannot lie to you. It has not been easy. 3 children, Only me. It has not been easy. Sometimes we go to sleep without food, because that's why I said if I tell you what I've been through, I will not live here today. So sometimes we go to sleep, we don't eat. I just make sure that, because when I came to Lagos, I had to acquaint myself to a church. So it's my mommy, the pastor's wife, that will sometimes bring some food stuff for me and the children. So sometimes if I see people that want to sweep their compound, I go to help them to sweep. I help them to wash their gutter. I do washing of clothes. Even, it's a long story. Even when I wanted to have my baby, I did not buy anything. I went to the hospital empty-handed. So it was my mommy, or we used to call her mommy Gio, my pastor's wife, that brought baby clothes, baby pampers and all that. I must say it has been very, 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 very stressful, very, very challenging for me. But I thank God I chose it, because if not that, maybe I would have dead by now. Because the way he has really treated me, there is a big wound on my leg. If you see my leg, a very big wound that I sustained when I was in his house. So if a man can give me that kind of wound, then he can kill me. And I'm sure that if he kills me, there will still not be anything that will happen, because his family are influential people. They will cover it up. Even guys that want to help me, men, they will not want to help you like that. They want to have something to do with you. They want to make love to you before they can help you. And being the kind of person that I am, I don't want to live that kind of life. I don't want to live that kind of life to take care of my children, because how many men will I go down with before? So I don't want to live that kind of life, because how many men will I have to sleep with before I'll be able to feed myself and my children? So I'm not into men. I don't want to even have anything to do with men. So I've been hustling and struggling little I can afford to feed the children. As I'm talking now, they are not going. As I'm talking now, they are not going to school. A 5 years old child has not been put to school.
And the second one is also not going to school?
None of them is going to school for now.
Okay.
For now.
Hold the camera. Hold this one for me. Just hold the phone for me. Don't show your face, so. I want to get, let me get down your leg. Just your leg. That wound on your leg. Do you get? Let me see it. I'm here now. Just show me the leg. I'm holding camera already. Bring your leg out. Oh, the chair is blocking it. Okay. Though it's not showing well, I'm coming. Oh, it has healed, Abby?
Yes, it has healed. It's just the scar that is there. It's just the scar that is there.
Okay, all right, guys. Please, if you have any advice for her, kindly drop it for her in the comment section. Or any way you can help her, please, no matter how small, just help her so she can be able to be taking care of her children for the meantime. Things they happen for this life, guys. This is her true life story, and I will be very, very happy that people, at least, no matter what, let the children be eating for now. If possible, we can help her. I will appreciate very well. Thank you for watching this story, and help me share as well.